You belong on every ground your feet grace, so don't ever feel out of place. Take up space and belong. This earth is your birthplace. Okay, I was trying to wait until it got halfway like I usually do, but I just had to make this little comment. It's not gonna be a long one. Am I the only one who didn't see that coming with Oli and Demi? But at the same time, I also understand. Um, I personally feel like Oli and Demi had a conversation behind the scenes, and they both decided that they were not going to get married, and they both decided that it would have been better if she said no rather than him, and that they would continue to get to know each other and then get married on their own time if it came to that. Like, I feel like they literally agreed to do this because I can't see Demi saying no to Oli in no other circumstance. Like she said, she learned to love herself through this whole journey, but my whole thing is, if you learn to love yourself through him loving you, why would you not marry him? Like, that don't make sense. The only way the love yourself thing would work is if he wasn't a great person to you, but you still learn to love yourself during the journey. That's the only thing that would make sense. But it don't make sense to me to say I learned to love myself through, and I got you to thank for that because of the way you treated me. But I'm gonna say no. Like, I get it, but I most people are not gonna make that argument. Most people are not gonna make the argument and then break up. Okay, so I feel like they agreed to this because Oli doesn't seem pissed. He had like the fake shock face for a minute, but it was like kind of, it was fake. It's pretty fake. He was looking around like, do y'all see this? I'm not the only one seeing this, right? You saw that too, right? Fake. but sure, at least that's how I perceive it. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it. And I know I'm late and I'm not gonna make a whole big announcement about it, but it's still getting done. It's still getting done. Now let me continue. Okay, so I don't really have a whole lot to say. Um When it comes to Bobby and Jasmine, I wasn't shocked that neither one of them said yes, but I also wouldn't have been shocked if Jasmine said no. I kind of feel like it was 50-50 with her because of her mom, but her mom showed up to the wedding all smiles. She looked like she was really happy for her. She looked like she was more accepting of what Jasmine was about to do. I'm proud of Jasmine for making her own decision and not going by what her mother wanted or what she think her mother wanted, because at the end of the day, that's her life. But I'm happy for both Bobby and Jasmine, and I'm glad that they said yes to each other. Um when it comes to Benaya and Nicole, I'm also not shocked. Benaya and Nicole to me was just like Sabrina and Steven, a definite yes. Like, it only made sense for them to say yes. And if they didn't say, and if I feel like the only person who could have said no was Nicole, and that's only because she's been married before. So she's a little jaded by marriage because she's afraid of divorce, which is understandable, but at the same time, I'm happy that she took this risk because I do feel like Benaya is a great guy. Nicole was so beautiful. Like, she was just so freaking beautiful in her wedding dress. Her hair was beautiful. The light makeup, the natural makeup. I just want to say for all of them on this episode right here, all of them on this season, the light makeup, the natural looking makeup, amazing. I loved it. Like, I feel like it looks so good. They just let their natural beauty shine through or whatever. Demi was beautiful, Nicole was beautiful, Jasmine was beautiful, Sabrina was beautiful, and also Catherine was beautiful. Like, everybody was beautiful. Um, then get to Freddie and Catherine. And as soon as Freddie's sister had that conversation with him before, I knew he was gonna say no. Because he had already told Catherine that he wanted her to sign a prenup and the sister get the money. And I kind of feel like if my brother was giving me his money, I probably would have told him not to marry her either. It's like I would never do that, but I feel like that's why I feel like the sister, she's like, yeah, you got reservations. Like, we don't know. She could be a gold digger. My whole thing is, what gold do Freddie better be a billionaire. Freddie better at least be a millionaire. Cause what gold do you got to dig? For real, for real. Why would you buy her a pair of earrings if you weren't going to? Oh, I understand. You was getting her the earrings so she wouldn't feel as bad. So it would feel like I am invested in our relationship, but I just don't want to marry you. And then the earrings would serve as like, see, I bought you something. If I didn't buy you nothing, I mean, if I didn't want you, I wouldn't have bought you nothing. Trickery, or whatever. And they fell for it because her sister and mom was like, and her like family or friends was like, I don't think he would buy the earrings if he was gonna say no. Jokes on y'all. But I kind of felt like with Freddie and Catherine seemed like she was a definite yes the whole way there. And I was a little confused about that because Freddie was saying a lot of stuff that would have made me uncomfortable if I was with him. He was saying a lot of stuff that would make me like, I don't know. Do he really like me? Do he love me? He said he didn't. He said he wasn't in love with her, but he loved her. I guess since they've only been together for a couple of weeks, I can understand that. I don't know if I would be able to fall in love with somebody in a couple of weeks, so I'm not gonna hold the man for it. Um, but um, I knew he was gonna say no. He just was going back and forth about her and the money thing. The same thing with Tom. Like they both were really concerned with money, and he's like he feels like Catherine may could be just being the woman that he wants her to be. And I feel like a lot of people are guilty of doing that, not necessarily only just for money, but just period. A lot of people will show you what they feel like you want to see, and then when you're deep in it, then the real them comes out and like you're in it, so now you got to deal with it. So I understand his reservations. I'm not mad at him or nothing like that. Like I don't blame him, to be honest. The way that she was acting on here, a couple of the things that she did just didn't sit well with me. But also the way that he thinks about her doesn't sit well with me. So it's like both of y'all are not like sure about each other, but y'all were still gonna go toward it. But I'm glad that he said no, so they both can see if this is the best decision for them. They were the last couple, and I feel like um I expected everybody to say yeah, but if two people were going to say no, I knew it was going to be Freddie and Tom. But I absolutely did not see Demi saying no. But I do think that they came to an agreement, and it just was best that she say no. That's how I feel. I could be wrong. It could just be what I want to be true. But hey, I don't really have a lot to say about this. I felt like the last episode, I mean, it was what I expected it to be. I did expect everybody to say yeah, but I'm not surprised at the people who did say no, except Demi. But at the same time, like I said, I feel like it was mutual. It was like a mutual agreement because I feel like Oli would have been really upset if he didn't see that coming or if he didn't agree with her. Because Oli was being really supportive to her, and most guys in his position would have felt slighted, but I do feel like that's a testament to who Oli is as a person as well, because if he wasn't really a good person, he would have went off on her, he would have talked bad about her and stuff like that, but he didn't do that. He didn't play a Sam was not genuine, and it showed as soon as he got the moment to say the things that he said to Benaya about Nicole and stuff like that. He did it. You could tell he was not genuine, but I feel like Oli was genuine. And I do hope their relationship work out. And if it don't, it just doesn't. I like both of them. I like them together, but life is life. Okay? That's really all I got to say about it. Now I'm about to watch the reunion, and I'm gonna let y'all know what I think about that. But let me know what y'all think about episode 11 and how it ended, did y'all see it going the way that it went? Like, were y'all shocked like me that Demi said no? When she said she was like having second thoughts, I kind of felt like she was gonna say no, but I just needed to see it. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this episode. Um, you know, one more and we're at the finish line. Thank y'all for taking this ride with me though. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Before you go, check out my website at srgraham.org and subscribe to my mailing list to get exclusive updates on works in progress, other news, and blog posts. Thank you.